Hi, my name is Daniel McKinley and I am here at Zia Comics in Las Cruces, New Mexico. And today, I'm going to teach you how to play the 2 to 4 player game Dinos Not Assembled from Thing 12 Games. So in Dinos Not Assembled, you will be constructing different kinds of dinosaurs, as shown by these dino meeples. The first player to get 3 dino meeples on their side of the museum will win. So the way you play is you'll be using a combination of these tiles and these cards to make different dinosaurs. Let me show you how it works. The very first player is the player who most recently saw a dinosaur. That player has 3 actions to choose from. They can either draw a new card to add it to their hand. You have a maximum of 3 cards that you can have in your hand. If you draw a 4th card, you would just simply discard one of the others here. Or you can add a tile from your hand and place it onto your board in one of the 4 spots available. You want to make sure that the green hand that's on the tile is showing. I'll explain that why later. You can also only have a maximum of 4 tiles on your board, and if you were to exceed 4 tiles, you simply discard any remaining back to the dirt bag. And then finally, the first player can clean off all 4 of these tiles, setting them aside, and drawing 4 new tiles from the bag. From then, players will be able to take their choice of 5 different actions. Dig, which works very similar to taking a tile, you would take 2 tiles of your choice. So let's say I would take these 2 tiles. You then replace it with tiles from the bag, because there should always be 4 available. Or you can draw a card, as was shown earlier, which is called planning. You can clear, where you discard the 4 and then refill with 4 more, as shown earlier. But then also you can make. If you have the tiles needed, as shown on one of the cards in your hand, right here we have a Brachiosaurus. It needs a long neck, a tail, and these kind of stubby legs. If you have those ready to build, you simply place this aside, discard those tiles back to the bag, and place that dinosaur in one of your 3 spots on your museum. And then finally, the action that I haven't shown yet is steal. If another player has a tile that you want from them, you'll notice that there is the green hand on it. If you steal that from them, you can only take 1 tile and you place it on the red hand, where it says no steal. That tile can no longer be stolen from any other player. Then you take the security guard piece and you place it on the tile of the player who was stolen. They cannot be stolen from again either. This balances out a little bit so that way one player isn't being picked on specifically. Play will continue like this in clockwise fashion, players taking one of the following actions on each of their turns until one player has built a 3rd dinosaur onto their board, thus making them the winner. And that's how you play Dinos Not Assembled. As you can see, Dinos Not Assembled is a perfect game for families, younger kids, or if you want some more strategy, it works for adults as well. The artwork on top of the great components makes this a great family game. So, if you want to see this played in person, come by Zia Comics in Las Cruces, New Mexico, where we can show you Dinos Not Assembled.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG?